Hey, what's up guys? Exo Vendetta here. Today I'm bringing you another discussion video, and today I want to talk about how I got my name, Exo Vendetta. Now, I know this looks like a video that should have been done already if it was going to happen at all, but I just decided to wait a while because there's other discussion videos I wanted to do first, and besides, sometimes I take, on other challenges like, making like walkthroughs of Fallout and other things. Basically unboxings and other shit, just doing all sorts of stuff. But today I want to show you guys how I got my name. Now it's very simple, very simple actually. What happened was one day when I had 360, this was about 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago. I think I was 16 or something when this happened, 16 or 17. But I was on 360. This was before I even had my YouTube channel, or was actually getting known or anything, to be honest. I had the YouTube channel, but I didn't post anything, and my original name on here was, I think, Joe Badass Gamer, I think, which is now my PSN, which I kind of regret, which is Joe Badass Gamer 95, but that's not the name we're talking about. Anyways, on 360, a few years ago, I was playing on GTA 5, and I was in a lobby full of people, and one of the people that I met was Gio. This guy, he's Dominican, and he was a cool guy and all that, but he was also part black, and he was a chunky guy, and not chunky as in fat, but like he was kind of about the size of like, I don't know, that fat kid from the Goonies. Yeah, his belly didn't stick out wide like Precious or nothing, but you get the idea. Anyways, so he was fairly overweight, and he was a cool guy. I met him, we started chatting in the party, in the game, because I kept killing him and his group of buddies, and he was like, "You're really good, would you like to join our clan? It's a group for, gaming and all that," and it was called EXO, EXO. And you know how clans always have those gay ass rules, and this is why I don't really join. I used to say I was a lone wolf. I always ride solo because I felt like they were jokes, everybody on PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3 knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter where you're on, what you're on, we all know those groups of friends who created this group or clan for gaming, make rules for it, then they argue, don't get along, and it falls apart. It's some kid childish shit. But I was 16 or 17 at the time, so of course my dumbass wanted to do it just to try it out. But I did stick to that lone wolf thing for a while. But what turned me to joining them was just because I liked the name Exo. I thought, okay, that's a cool name, and when I joined them, they gave me the option of a list of names, and the list I remember hearing Exo Terminator, Exo fucking god damn sorry, Exo Terminator, Exo Elite, all kinds of shit. Geo was the leader. His name was Exo okay, well, anyways, forgot his name. There was a guy on our team called Exo Godfather. There was like 2 or 3 guys or 4 guys at the time on their team, and I decided to throw at them a movie, Exo, like the movie V for Vendetta. Well, I decided Exo Vendetta sounded really cool, so I was like, why don't I just call myself Exo Vendetta? And his friends was like, yeah dude, that sounds cool. And not to mention, these guys are my age. These are not kids. None of them was kids at all. That was one of the rules. They don't have kids join, which is a really good rule. Not because I don't like kids, it's just that it's good to have similar aged people in your group. That way there's better communication and more getting along in the group. I feel like age differences affect the teamwork and also the communication between the group. Anyway, but yeah, I stood by that rule. And another thing is, when I threw that at him, Gio at first was a little resistant. He didn't like the idea. He was about to turn me down and say, no, I don't like that. But something, I guess, changed his mind, because he said, alright, fine, that sounds like a cool name, I'll let you keep it. So there I go. My name was Exo Vendetta, but that's not the end of the story. First, I also want to talk about how the name grew onto me and how it grew onto my YouTube channel. After seeing Exo Vendetta, I decided it would be cool to make my own Twitter with it as well. You know, because I see a lot of other YouTubers do it. And since I saw my name as Joe Badass Gamer, I thought it would be cool if I changed my name to Exo Vendetta. So I googled how to change my name on YouTube after I put it. And I YouTubed it and looked it up, and I found out that there was a way where you could put a first and last name on YouTube, and I think you could only do that once from what I heard. But if not, then you can do it all you want. But I only did it once because that's all I heard you could do. That's the only time I needed to do it anyways. I don't need to repeat it. I just did it once. That's all I needed to do, and it was done. I put Exo Vendetta, and what I did is I put the first initial of each word, Vendetta, which is V, and E for Exo, big caps, and I did that because I feel like it brought more of a better approach, and it was more appealing to anybody that comes to my channel if you capitalize the first letter of every word. So I put Exo Vendetta, kind of like last name and first name. You capitalize, you know, your first letter of your name and then your last name of your name, you know, like, you know, JBT or, you know, DSH, which I don't know what that would mean, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you capitalize those first letters. And, yeah, that's why I did that for Exo Vendetta, because I liked the name, and after growing onto the name with the clan, like, we played Black Ops 2, we played, Modern Warfare. On 360 we played basically a lot of games. We were not a clan just for Call of Duty. We were a clan mostly for GTA 5 at the time, and I was really good at it too. So that's why they really liked my name, Exo Vendetta, because it was badass. They loved it a lot, and eventually I changed my name on Xbox 360 to Exo Vendetta, and they really did love the name, and they really did love me because we actually grew as like friends and a family. And at the time there was this one person that we invited, which was this girl. Her name was Paige, and I think when I was 16 or 17 she was about 13 or something, and she was cool with everybody. She was better at GTA than Call of Duty, I'll say that much. I forgot her PSN name, but all I know is it was Paige something, so I'm just gonna say Paige, not her full name, because it was numbers and other things. She was kind of emo at first. She was one of those white girls that dyed her hair and other things like that, but her natural was brunette, and she was really cool, you know. She didn't argue, she wasn't trouble, she wasn't causing trouble, she wasn't a problem at all. But anyways, after a while me and her became good friends, because after a while she started cutting herself, and we started talking, and then, you know, one thing led to another, and we became good friends. You know, there was no relationship, you know, we cleared that out. We're not into that thing. I didn't go out with her, she didn't go out with me, we didn't flirt with each other. We simply kept it on a friendship basis, but she was a good friend, guys, so just don't get that wrong. I had to clear that out, because I know a lot of guys on PlayStation flirt with girls and kiss ass. That's not the case. But we played a lot of games together. We worked really good as a team. She got a lot of more kills on GTA. Like I said, she was really good with shotguns, and she liked throwing C4s a lot. And yeah, she always had more money than me too. I hated that, but you know, she was on our team, so it was cool. She made us look better. Anyway, yeah, but after a while she actually got her stuff together. She still dyed her hair, but she stopped cutting herself after hanging out with me and the guys, and she became a really close friend to all of us. She was on all of our friends list, and we all stayed in contact. You know, every day we'd get on, play some games, and everyone started calling me Exo, of course, instead of Joe, because the name before that I had Godfather 589285, and then I had my first original name was Sandaled Hook 710. I remember the 360 name I got when I first got on 360 online, and it gave me my name. It was Sandaled Hook, Sandaled, and or Sandal Hook, Sandaled or Sandal, Sandal Hook, Sandaled Hook, whatever. 710. That was my name, guys. That was my name, and I hate it when people call me Sandaled Hook or Hook. They call me Hook or something, which was all right, but sometimes I didn't like it because I was like, I want to make my own name. So that's why I created Joe Joe Badass Gamer, and then Godfather 589285. Joe Badass Gamer was when I made my YouTube account, so I put it on 360 as well. But then even on 360 I changed it because I didn't like it. And then soon after that, yeah, when I found that group, I changed my name to Exo Vendetta on YouTube because I found out that that was a really cool name. And it wasn't trademarked by anybody. Exo Vendetta, that whole name right there. Vendetta, of course, means vengeance in French. And yes, Exo, you know, is like exoskeleton and stuff. Yes, they have their own meanings and they have their own properties, but together, Exo Vendetta is actually my own name. I looked it up. No one owns it, so I was like, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I put it on my Twitter, and yeah, just on 360. And you know, I did that. But I brought back Joe Badass Gamer on my PS4. If you guys are wondering why, because I kind of missed the old days, so it's good to reminisce from old names that I had. So I just did it on purpose. And yeah, I want to change it again, but that's with anybody. Sometimes they want an old name they had and they regret it. But that's how it was. And my name Exo Vendetta still stays to this day on my YouTube channel, and it still stays on my Twitter. And soon, hopefully, if they allow you to change your PSN name, which I heard they're allowing you to do, not your real name, you know, on PSN. They're talking about actual, like, gamer tag, like how people search you up. Like, they're allowing you to change both of the names now, the real name and your name, like your natural name. Anyway, that is basically all I can say about Exo Vendetta so far. That's how I got my name. It started with meeting a clan called Exo, and I got my own idea from Exo, from making Exo Vendetta. Everyone was cool on the group, so shout out to any of you guys still watching me today. You guys was a really good group of friends. I really enjoyed playing with you guys, and hopefully if you guys ever get PS4 and get off Xbox One, hop on over to our side, because honestly, you're always invited. No hate, just love, guys. Anyway, that's all I can say. There you guys go. Now you know how I got my name, when I got my name, and where I got my name. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed the story time with Exo, because that's all this discussion video really was, story time again. Hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. As always, I hope you enjoyed. I'm saying that too much. Exo out.